It's absolutely amazing that you are here today, and I've never taught a class of so many students who are slightly older than what I'm normally used to. But it's wonderful, really, really happy that you're here with me today. I was asked to come to YPO, and when I was asked, what do you want to do? I said, I just want to teach. This is what I do well. And so teaching we shall do, and learning you shall do as well. So if I was to consider what is it that I'm going to do, I'd like us to just go back and just to get into our recreative zones. So this is the rules, ladies and gentlemen. There is no opt-out. Okay? You are all here because you are going to get creative. I'm going to take you slightly out of your comfort zone, but that's okay, because this is a great environment to be in. So I have only got 45 minutes, so my lesson is going to be very short, very sharp, and I'm hoping that you're all going to be with me. I like to walk around the classroom because I like to make sure that everyone is with me, and we have got a variety of learners in this room, so if you aren't with me, please either just shout my name and I'll come running over, or even better still, ask the person next to you. So, are you with me? Yeah. Right, okay, fabulous. So let's get cracking. First task, on your tables, you have got these gorgeous little pots, and you have got an A4 sheet of paper. I would like you, on the A4 sheet of paper, you're just as bad as my students, because you're starting to talk. Can you please draw me, it's on the screens, you're going to do a line going down the top, and a line going across. So you're going to change your paper into 4 grids. And do this on the A4 sheet, please. Okay, so that should be done by now. So one of the questions I want to ask you is, and please put your hands up, when was the last time any of you did a drawing? Was it recently? So if I say to you, when was it? So if I say, have you done a drawing in the last 30 days? That's cheating. That's cheating. Okay, all right then. Well, actually, you're warmed up. So one of the questions I get from many adults is, I hated art. I absolutely hate art because I'm not good at drawing, and that's it. Mind blocked, shut down, whatever. And I get that from my students. So when my students come to me and I said, right, we're going to be doing some drawing investigations today, they're like, oh, miss, I hate art. Faces down. Completely switched off, don't want to participate. So what I'm trying to do now, what we're going to be doing together, is we're going to just problem solve and show you different ways of drawing to make an outcome that can be quite similar to what you have all gone to see in museums. So the first technique we're going to be doing, and we're going to be doing a series of techniques called blind drawing. Blind drawing. The first one is going to be taking place in this first box over here, and I would like you, and we're going to have 30 seconds to do these drawings. You are going to draw the person opposite you, or someone who you can see in your vision. Wait. And you are going to draw them. Don't worry, they won't be offended because they're drawing you. You're going to draw them, but you are... I love you guys. You are going to draw them without taking your pencil off of the paper. So it's a continuous line drawing. So if I was to look at somebody, I'm sorry if I've got my back to you, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to move a lot. But if I look at the person who I want to look at, there I go, I'm drawing you, sir. You do look wonderful. I'm not taking my hand off the paper. My eyes are going like that, and he's got the most gorgeous smile. What a smile. Believe it or not, he has a neck, so let's add a neck. He has got more hair. Not much, but more. All right, so does that make sense, what I'd like you to do? So relax. I have removed all erasers, and fill up the whole box. When you're ready, steady, go. 30 seconds only. 30 seconds. Four, 3, 2, 1. I know, I did say you only had 30 seconds. Okay, pencils down, looking this way. Pencils down, don't stress. Okay, the next one. Don't worry, it's going to get really, it's going to get far more interesting later on. I shall do my clapping technique again. Yeah. So in the next box, sorry, we don't have much time, so I'm going to quickly move on. In this box over here, the next technique I'd like you to do is using your other hand. So hang on, before you start, you can take your hand off of the paper. All right, so I'm being nice. So you can take your hand off the paper, but you must use your other hand. Now, bearing in mind, you may not have used this hand for anything for the last 30, 40 years. So expect to be blown away with the amazing work you could create. But using the same person as your model, when you're ready, off you go. Six, 5, 4. Okay, pencils down. The next box, the next box. They're great, they're great. Okay, so are you ready for this one? For this one. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's nearly there. The next one, normal hand, your more confident hand. You can use, you can take the hand off the paper, but now I'd like you to do it with your eyes closed. Now, before you start, I want you to really trust yourself. One moment, please. Yes, sir? Your normal hand, your more confident hand. So I want you to trust yourself not to cheat, because you're going to want to open your eyes and check and see where the mouth is going to go and the lips going to go, but that's the beauty of it. And do not finish this drawing in 10 seconds. Use the whole 30 seconds. Really try and imagine how big is the space I'm going to be drawing on, where is the hair going to go, what was the texture of the hair. Try and get as much information as you can. And bearing in mind, we've got one more box to do, so let's try and not fall apart when we see the results. Are you ready? When you're ready, off you go. Thank you. Go, go, go. Ready, steady, go. You can, you can. And we've got 7, 6, 5, and open up. Okay. Yeah. Who is with me? Thank you. Wonderful. Okay, back to it. So, okay, we're not over yet. We've got one more crazy one to do. Who can tell me what they think Andrea is going to ask them to do for the last box? We've got one hand up over here. Right, okay, interesting. Pencil in your mouth. Due to health and safety and hygiene, the answer is no. What else can we do? No hands. What would you use? Oh, both hands. Interesting. Okay. Upside down. So how would you be upside down? How would you? Oh, the paper upside down, possibly, but no, I think that's too, the normal, no, not the normal way. No, that's too easy. Amazing, amazing. The answer is, my fabulous friends, combined, so all three. So, are you ready? I am bonkers. You are doing, you are doing, You're clearly an educator. So we are doing, ladies and gentlemen, we are doing continuous line. We're not taking our hands off the paper. We're using our other hand, though. We're keeping our eyes shut, too. So this is going to be the ultimate crazy drawing you have ever created in your life. So get yourself in the zone. Let's start after a few seconds. Relax. 3, 2, 1, off you go. Amazing. Amazing, amazing. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, can I have your attention, please? All eyes on me. All eyes on me, everyone. All eyes on me. All eyes on me. So you may be thinking, why on earth? Well, what I then would do is I'd say to my students, look at your work. Doesn't the last box look similar to this piece of work? And then we'd start talking about Picasso. You all know this piece of work, Picasso's Weeping Woman. He drew this, he created this painting whilst looking at a lady who was moving at a funeral. She was crying uncontrollably, and he tried to capture movement, hence why we have those incredible cubes and sharp images. And then when I say that to my students, they just then flourish, because they then think, oh my God, there is someone, a real artist, whose work does not look too dissimilar to mine. And that's when we get them feeling confident. That's when they then join me in my lesson, and then we can go on adventures. So what I'd like you to do, ladies and gentlemen, is, and we haven't got long, we've got half an hour, I don't know how I'm going to do this, but miracles I have made and have created many times, and we are in South Africa, and this is the place for it. But what I'd like us to do is we're going to start thinking about how we can take your work that you've created today to another level. And so what I've got for you, on your tables, you have got materials whereby your next task is to use your drawings, so to use either of your 4 drawings and to create either your own cubist portrait. So we have got on the screens there examples of different types of cubist portraits. You have got colouring pencils there, so just enjoy taking aspects of them. So you may want to take the eye from one image, you may want to take the sharp nose from another image and create your own strange portrait. And then at dinner tonight, give it to the person you don't want. Or, and this is where we're taking it to another level, or you can join me and we could make some wire portraits. Wire portraits. So here are some wire portraits, and like any incredible art teacher on TV, there's always some that you have made before. So this is my one that I made this morning before coming up. So using some of the materials in front of us, we can either make a large wire portrait using your ideas for inspiration, or, I've started this one because it's quite small, and bearing in mind I've only got half an hour, or this was the start of my other wire portrait. Now, I am going to start you off, but then that's it. Okay? I want you to really try and see where your designs can take you. So to start you off, on your tables, you should have in near reach. And please, let's share. Yeah, let's share. Let's be in a sharing class. You should have some green floristry wire. And you should also have some pliers. Should you need the pliers, use them. If not, you don't need to use them. I'm going to show you two techniques. The first technique is how to join the wires. So to create, let me just put this back on the board so we can see. Okay, so to create the circular face, if you want to have a circle face, of course, all you do is you take your wire. You can't see it because I'm wearing the most inappropriately colored dress. You bend it, and then as long as you create a cross, you then fold the wires along each other. And it's not too painful. We've got nice soft wires, so it should be work. And then what you can do from there is start building in, so using those techniques to build in and create your features. The only other technique I want to show you is the fact that you can use Madam, may I borrow your pencil, please, on your table? Thank you so much. You may use a pencil, and with your pencils, you can wrap around the wire to create some curly shapes which you can then compress and maybe have an eyeball. So you can use that as an eye shape. Or you can have some great kind of curly hair going. Anne-Marie, I'm just looking at you. Some fantastic hair using that technique there. So I'm not going to talk to you too much now. I'm going to come around and help you. But just enjoy using wire. I'm not sure when the last time you've used wire was to create a portrait. Maybe never. So let's just try and see what we can make. And maybe tonight during the President's Dinner, we can have a competition and see who's the best. So just looking at times, we have got lots of time. We've got 25 minutes to do this, and that is lots of time. Yes, please, yes. So using your drawings, your 4 drawings as inspiration, try and see what we can come up with. Ah.
You just fold the legs up and you pop it in a nice little, you pull the twist off part right into the little neck.
That's a good pun.
That's a great drawing. That's a fantastic drawing.
I look better in there than I do in real life.
Just like putting everybody down.
Amazing drawing. Amazing drawings. That's fantastic, that one there. Very good. Oh, yeah. Which one are you drawing? Which one are you doing?
Well, I'm trying to do this one.
And remember, with a cubist work, it's always nice when it's slightly different. So so maybe try and introduce. I like the way this comes out of the face and it's there. Yeah, yeah. So you make a cross, you cross them, and then you just wrap one of them around one end, and then wrap the other one around the other end.
You have to do it a couple of times.
Yeah, and then that's nice and secure now.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, no, he hasn't got a mouth. Oh, that's really good. That's the loveliest drawing.
I haven't done the cubist yet.
And I was going to say, it's the teeniest, tiniest drawing. Can we go big? Can we maybe think,
Yeah. So I should start over.
why not? Use the whole page.
Use that?
Use the whole space.
Okay.
Go for it. You've got lots of time. Yeah, shall I help you connect that? Yeah. So I'm going to thread this here. First of all, let me connect the whole thing. So, this one. Let's do this one first. Yeah? So I'm going to leave that for you to continue. No, no problem. That's too gorgeous for cubism. That's crazy. That's amazing. Yeah. It's too pretty. Come on, a comfort zone. That's the hardest thing for my students as well, my girls. They can't draw themselves without making eyelashes this big and like the perfect lips, but it's... Yeah, of course you are. It's wonderful. Okay. Very exciting. How can we connect this so it's a bit more secure?
Okay. Thank you.
Yes? Some of the work that you're doing is wonderful. However, we need to try and secure the wire. So if you're thinking of maybe hanging this on the wall, how can we make sure that the wire is secure? Oh, they're just great.
How can we get the eyes and the ear? It's a side view.
Oh, as a sign, that's actually lovely. So we just need to connect this part here, don't we? Without adding on too much information. So, okay, can I?
There's my model.
How about that? I've just twisted the eyes on there. So what we just need to do now is connect.
Bring the ear down.
Yeah. Maybe we need a smaller piece of wire
Oh,
just to
so
kind
just
of,
to
yeah,
hold
just
it.
secure it. That is gorgeous.
She looks like her.
Absolutely. Let's try and make it less wobbly. You're gonna, amazing, yeah. I love the hair. I'm gonna use this. Everyone on this side of the room, have a look at this one here. Have a look at this hair. Yeah? It's quite nice. It's fantastic. Well done. Oh wow, is that the pony? Is that her hair? Yeah. Amazing. Okay, another 15 minutes, please. 15 minutes. How's this side of the room? That's gorgeous. That's lovely. Really nice. Oh, amazing, Diego. You've done both. Amazing, amazing. Okay, let's secure this a bit more, perhaps. Let's secure that. And how about the mouth? Can we add a tiny bit more detail around it, maybe kind of the outline? But I love it. It's a great idea. But I like how small it is. So what's the next? That's actually lovely, isn't it? You can see that as a brooch. You can see that as a brooch. I would wear that. I would wear that as a necklace for sure. So what else could you do now?
Give him a neck.
You could do yeah, absolutely. A hat.
That's creative for you. That's
No, but that's wonderful as well. So this one would be really nice if you had something a bit more with focal point there and maybe working on the hair a bit more. Amazing. Okay, this side of the room is extraordinary. Well done, this side of the room. Well done. I'm clapping you. I'm coming, don't worry, I'm coming to the rest of you. Fantastic work here. Mind-blowing. And just remember, everyone, that this is the first time you've used this material for probably forever. So the more, and again with creativity, the more we practice, the more we expose ourselves, the more we improve, you will become much more comfortable with the materials and with the experience, whatever creative thing you're doing. On this table over here, we have got a gentleman who's changed his position because he's really using all his elbows. I love it. Fantastic work. That is... May I borrow that for 1 second? Thank you, thank you. Okay, this side of the room, we've got another one. This side of the room, here we go. I'm going to put it there. It's quite amazing, isn't it? Really lovely work. Thank you, sir. Right, okay, so if you were to, let's make that happen. Sorry, make it happen. Attach the eyebrows. Okay, in here. Yeah, why not? And neck. Wonderful. Let's display. Should we display that? That's amazing. That's actually amazing. Ronnie, that's amazing. Amazing. Right, I've got to. This side of the room, we've got another example on the board. I love it. I love the hair, the way it's coming down. What we need to what do we need to do to finish this off? Mouth. Oh, God, you're good. God, you're good. So, do you want to make your mouth first? Do you want to kind of mold it, and then we can? Because what you can do is, because maybe you need to cut the wire. If you cut the wire, then it's a bit more easier for you to manipulate. That's amazing. I love the shape of that. I love it. Yeah, it's really great.
She looks pretty, yeah.
It's your work. Oh, I think it's amazing that you can connect your nose to the eyes, the inner part of your eyes. Yeah, amazing. Help. Okay. Okay, right.
Okay, so we've done a little bit of a swirl of a nose. Hang on, it's supposed to be, I don't know. And I can't connect the middle section. I'll try to give her an eyebrow connection.
So what you may need to do is cut some smaller pieces of wire, and then just, for example, this one, let's just hook that here. Let's just connect that here. That will make it nice and strong. Okay, so now we've got this little, so maybe we can connect that here as well. Yeah? That's lovely. Really, I think they're fantastic. I think they're really, really great. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to do is something which I've never tried this on this scale, so bear with me. It's going to be very chaotic, but we have got 12 minutes left, but what I think it would be really vital now is just to do a very quick exhibition, but it's going to be very difficult to do that with all your work hanging up. So what I'm going to ask you to do is on your tables, so in your amazing long tables, I'd like each of you now, when I say go, not before, to stand up and just go behind your tables, and I would like you to walk around and see the work that people are doing on your table. This means that I'd like you to all display your work so that people can see it. So do not hide it, showcase it. So when you are ready, on your tables you are, and guys, you've only got 1 minute to do the whole circuit, 1 minute to go around your tables. Let's see what people are doing. Off you go. So some of the phrases and the comments that I've been hearing this afternoon is, oh my God, I knew why I hated drawing. Another one was, I hate wire. I hate wire. The other one was, I never realized I was this bad. However, I have been hearing this. I don't know how to translate this, but I'm like, as in, wow, that doesn't look half bad. Wow, I never realized I could do that. Or wow, this is interesting, and I can see this going further. The secret to, I've been asked many times over the last year, so what makes a good teacher? The answer is so simple. Number one, relationships. Making sure that you can connect to the people in front of you, making sure that you can connect to your students, or in your case, your colleagues. Knowing what it takes to be able to know what their world is like and how you can bring them on board. That's number one. Number two, what's the other thing that's very important for me is, in terms of my what I do as a teacher and educator, is making sure that I show my students how much I love my subject and how much art and textiles and creativity is the only thing they should be doing for the rest of their life. Why? Because the skills there are so fundamentally important. And every teacher needs to, for whatever subject, needs to be showing to their students that their subject is important, but to be very passionate in sharing that. And as CEOs, it's your vision as well. So what's your vision, and are you sharing this with the people who you're working for? And number three, it's the fundamental thing is creativity. What's happening now in many educational systems around the world is that creativity is slowly being pushed out and pushed out and pushed out and pushed out. It exists in that fantastic kindergarten nursery age, whereby exploration and giving students the crayons, the Legos, the questions. So what would you do if you connect that? What would the answer be? Asking them those questions, that's been encouraged, but later on it's not. So, and I know that in your companies, your industries, you want creative people. That's what you're looking for now. They're the people who you want to employ in the future. So this is why, please can you help? Please can you make sure that if you have got a link to the educational sector, that you are encouraging schools to keep creativity, keep the arts into their curriculum. Because if we don't, I'm not sure whether or not you've got the right people to drive your companies in the future. And for today's session, I really hope that I haven't terrified you too much. I hope that I haven't pushed you too much outside your comfort zone. But what I hope you have done is just have a break. Just be completely in your own zone. See the fact that you have created something which no other human being can ever replicate, because it's yours. So thank you very much, everyone. Thank you.